Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on our breathtaking planet called Earth, I hope you are having a gentle day, evening, or night wherever you happen to be located. Once more, you see, I'm in our beloved application called Blender. To be precise, it's version 2.80. But my topic is using the Compositor. And since I'm using the Compositor, realistically, it don't matter what version of Blender you may be using. 2.6 up to the present. Because the Compositor configurations, from what I know, has not really changed much. And the Compositor, I'm going to be using the corner pin node. At first it was hellish. It seemed like I couldn't get it to work on multiple computers. But then I went to my computer that has the NVIDIA card in there, and I said, oh, this node is not malfunctioning, but it was working. And then I came back to one of my older i7s. I don't know what generation it is because I got it at the flea market. It may be generation 2 or 3 for all I know. But anyway, it worked on my generation 8 i7 downstairs. Here's my little simple scene, nothing flamboyant. Like I said, at least I'm not using the Herald the Cube or with the ugly color gray, a different color. So let's go to the Compositor now. Alright. Oh, and but when I got it to work, you gotta use nodes like usual. So these two nodes popped up. The staples of nodes, render layers, composite layer. They're the staples. They're the heart of nodes operation. They're the heart of it. But let's go to nodes. I'm gonna hit Shift A this time. Shift A. I'm gonna go to the stored and corner pin. And when I got this to work, this one node is straightforward. It was straightforward. Alright, let me set up my scene for render. And I'm gonna open up this window some. I'm going to go to my image editor. Then I want to click on right here where it say render. Then I can zoom out so I can be ready for the render. Alright. And I don't want to see that boring, tired, gray background anymore. So let me click on my world scene. Give me a different background color instead of that boring gray. I'll make it a dark reddish color. Alright, so let me click this button right here beside all show, render my little scene, and zap, it's ready. Like I said, I don't got that boring gray color. I should make it a little bit lighter so people can see it, because I'll make it a little lighter, a little touch. Let me render it again. Let's see if it's a little bit light. Okay, it's a little lighter. Okay, that looks a little bit better. At least it's not that boring gray color. So now you know how if you're new to Blender, you click right here on the world properties. It's like a little globe, and you can change your render layer color. I believe it even works on the viewport, but I haven't done that lately. I just care about my render. But I believe you can adjust the viewport display to viewport display. You can change the color there too. Let me change that to a green color. It may work, it may not. It didn't. Anyway, report display reference. But anyway, my main topic is the Compositor. I'm not gonna fight with that, but it does work. I want to go to the Compositor. I'm gonna hit N to give it this. I got my corner pin node there. I can minimize the Composite. I don't need that. I'll tuck it over in this corner. I can minimize the render layers because I don't need to add anything else. Minimize it, tuck it away in this little corner, and our focus just can be right on here on this. I can enlarge it. The corner pin node. So here we go. Let me start. Upper left corner, I'm gonna type in 1/10. or 0.1 if you're not good at math. 0.1. Alright, see, it did something. Let me go down here to upper right. I'm going to type in 2/10 or 0.2. Oh, that was too much. So I type in 0.5 or 0.05. Oh, that okay. I'm gonna type in 0.04. See, you gotta play around with this thing, people. If I put it back to 0, I'm sure it'll make it look the way I had it before. It didn't. 0.1. Like I said, it didn't work on my other computers. I had to come up here and fight with this stuff. 0.5. Okay, look like it's acting up now on my computer. It was working. I may have to stop this video. I may have to leave it and do it all over again because it's stuck. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut Blender down, restart it, and come right back into it. Hang tight. Close it. Start Blender again. Start it again. I'm gonna like I said, my NVIDIA computer didn't have no trouble with it, but my older computer's like it's having trouble with this stuff. So if you have an older computer without an NVIDIA card, I cannot guarantee if it's going to work or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But you all did see initially, it did change that upper left corner. It did that. I give it that. Let me go back to the world map. Change the color I like, the reddish color. Make it a little bit lighter. Hit in to get rid of this. I can minimize the composite. I can minimize the layers because I'm not going to make no change to it. I can toss these way near the corners. Oops, I have to bring back the render. Well, I can hit F12 or render image. Let's see what we got. Okay. Scroll. Okay, that's even better. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna bring back the distort. I'm gonna bring back the corner pin, and I'm not gonna be fighting with it this time. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna make one little change. That's it. I'm gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna go to the bottom, lower right. I'm gonna type in 0.1, 0.01, 1. Oh, I know. Sometimes you have to enter in large. I'm gonna type in 0.9. See, sometimes you have to type in large values like that did to offset it. It's all about playing with it. It's about playing with it. Now, I'm gonna set up some keyframe for this. I want to do that because I'm gonna set it all back to 0. Then I'm gonna set up some keyframes. 0. And I'm only gonna mess with those two. Upper right, upper left, lower right. I'm gonna leave the upper alone because I don't know how this stuff gonna be at. Keyframe here. Keyframe here. Then I'm gonna move over to about 40. I'm gonna change this to what? 0.9. See, I don't see it making no effect. Nothing happened. And I ain't gonna keep jumping in and out of this thing right here. 0.9. Keyframe. Keyframe. I'm gonna jump up here some to 80. I'm gonna put 0.95. Then I'm gonna put 0.19. Insert. I'm at keyframe. Keyframe. I'm gonna make it. I just want to render it to 100. Keep it short. Alright, so come back in a few minutes. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna render this. I'm gonna see how it look. I'm gonna see how it looks. I see on my slower computers, it don't work the way I want it, but we did see it was making some changes. Alright, stay tuned. I'll be back in a few moments. Alright, thank you for being patient and coming back. Staying tuned. I had my demonstration of that pin corner node in effect. It doesn't matter if I show you how to do it in the compositor. You saw work being done, but it has a more dramatic effect when it's an actual running animation. When you see the animation, it gets your juices stirring about how can I use that pin node node. I'm going to start my animation now. It's 140 frames. Here we go. Alright, so you see it's a nice little frame or a nice little node that you can use to add special effects to your scene. You can use that pin corner node to distort your actual render and to add special effects. And before I go there, people, I want to show you that my actual scene was not never touched. Here's my actual scene right here. As I said before, and other people probably said, the compositor does not never ever touch your mesh. It's like those modifiers, and before you apply the modifiers, it's non-destructive. So keep that in mind. The compositor does not touch your creation, your meshes in any way. It just add a little bit of spice to it. As you saw the compositor, I was never ever touching my meshes, but you saw the compositor made a weird effect with it. If you like this video about using the pin node, getting the ideas about the pin node, how the pin node, it really affects the corner, as you all saw in that when I was in the compositor. Left corner, upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right. And you see you have to go in nice small increments. I didn't go no larger than 1. And I was using numbers in the tenths, like 0.1, 0.05. So those the numbers will give you a success in the compositor. The compositor using that pin node. If you like the video about how to use the pin node, like I said before, I never saw no channels going over nodes one by one like I am attempting to. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you got any comments, you're a seasoned veteran in Blender, because I'm not a seasoned veteran, but I'm just knowledgeable about it. I'm knowledgeable. If I wanted to, I can make anything I want to if I put my mind to it. But like I said, I'm an educator by trade. I'm a math teacher in high school. So my main focus is teaching high school math. I'm not no 3D animator, just a hobby for me. But if I put my mind to it, hey, I can do anything I want to do with this stuff. Leave a comment. If you'd like to subscribe, I'll welcome your subscription. The more subscribers, the merrier. But, here's the big but. I don't care about the subscribers, because I enjoy making a video. So whoever see my video, if I get 5-6 people see it, I don't care. I'm happy for that. I do it from the love of my heart. So subscribe. Until the next time, sweet Blender family. Peace.